Right, I'm recording from now on.
Mm-hmm.
We've got birdsong, we've got blue skies,
Yeah.
we've got warm sun. This is not winter. This is not winter. What's your name?
I'm Shanice.
Shanice.
Yes.
Does this feel like the best day of the year so far in terms of weather, Shanice?
Oh yeah, 100%. It's so beautiful outside. That's why I'm outside today.
Oh, feels good.
Yeah, it feels great.
The birds are singing.
Mm-hmm.
There's even some flowers in bloom behind us. So, what brought you to this bench today?
I decided to come out today just because I wanted to journal. I feel like a few things were in my head, and I wanted to just be out of my house, out of my usual space. So I feel like I could think.
The journaling that you're doing, is this like a regular thing you do, or is it when the spirit strikes you and like, I just want to put this down?
Oh, I think just when I get the feeling to, which is when I get the feeling. I think if something very good or something that I'm not sure about comes up, and I feel like either I don't want to speak about it or I've had enough conversation about it with other people, I'm like, do you know what? Let me just get my thoughts on the page. That way I feel like I actually have offloaded and I've left it somewhere, and I can go and look back at what headspace I was in and maybe why that was or how that was, kind of thing.
Do you see it as a conversation with yourself? Like, rather than, because the simple thing that we all do is we talk to our mates.
Yeah.
Or you send them a messages, or you send them a voice note, and you're like, let me just offload.
Yeah.
Offloading to yourself is a kind of a different thing, isn't it? Because you're kind of like, I want this on record.
Yeah. And you have no choice but to be honest. Like, I can write something down, but I know what's really in my head. So that's for me to, I think it's a really good way for me to just really be honest with myself. It's right there.
Oh, it's hard being honest with yourself, though. It's hard.
It definitely can be. It definitely can be.
You know, all those little thoughts in your head, it's like, I might just not put that down. So are you quite good at just like going, I'm gonna put it all out there?
I can be. I can be, if I'm being honest.
There's a bit of editing sometimes.
I can be, yeah. Or sometimes I'm like, I'm just rambling, and I'll be like, what am I doing? Let me get to my point. What's my point? What do I want?
Okay, that's interesting. So actually, it's the process is as
Mm-hmm.
important as just, you're not just like, I want to put down what I'm thinking about. It's like, I want to think through it.
Mm-hmm.
So the pen on the paper, because that's what you're doing. You're putting
Yeah.
pen to paper. You're not writing on a laptop.
No.
You're not putting a note in a phone.
No.
Do you reckon there's something about the physicality of pen on paper which is different in a creative way, that gives you a different kind of way of thinking?
Yeah, 100%. I feel like it's personal, isn't it? It's personal. It's your writing. It's you. I feel like typing, that almost can feel anonymous, but pen to paper is you.
There's something about typed words which is anonymous, isn't it? Because it could be anybody, it could be anything. Mm-hmm. It's on every page the same writing,
mm-hmm.
but your writing is your writing.
Mm.
And do you consider it, I mean, this is maybe an irrelevant question, but do you consider it as a diary or a journal? And if you do consider it as a journal, what's the difference? Or is it just two words for the same?
What's the difference?
Well, see, I'm not sure, because I don't journal.
Okay.
But then, because I'm older than you, we never used the term.
Okay.
So people would have maybe said, I'm going to write in my diary. But I'm not sure whether people now see journaling as a different. So I've got younger cousins from the next generation down, and they journal.
Mm-hmm.
And they see it as a creative process. And some of the people I speak to for the podcast talk about journaling.
Mm-hmm.
But it's usually younger people, so it's kind of more part of how you see the way you think with the written page.
Yeah.
I mean, how long have you done it?
Oh, for years.
Yeah.
Years. I feel like on and off for years. Yeah. I think more recently, like the last 2 maybe.
Yeah.
I've really gotten into some kind of habit of it. But as you were talking, I was just thinking, I feel like diary is more like maybe you just put something in every day, and journal is like, as I was saying before, when I feel to, maybe that's the difference.
Yeah.
I'll have to look it up.
Do you think that somebody else is going to read what you're writing?
Nah, definitely not.
That's a definite no.
Nah, I couldn't imagine anyone wanting to read it, to be honest.
Oh, okay.
I couldn't.
Oh.
It's only because I feel like I'm someone like, I will always express what's going on in my head most of the time anyway. Maybe not to the same amount of detail, but sometimes to the same amount of detail. I'm not shy about that. So I couldn't imagine someone reading my diary, or I feel like we'd have a conversation if it was possible, maybe.
Is it, are you creative with it, Shanice, in the way that actually sometimes you just make up stories with it? Like it's not like this is actually what I'm thinking about and these are the facts, but it's more like I just want to go on a little journey with my imagination, let's make up a story. Do you do that with your journaling?
No.
No.
No, I don't. I definitely write like what I want to manifest in there, but I wouldn't know if that's considered the same thing.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, I would write what I want for myself in my future and what's currently going on in my head.
So when you bring in the word future, that's kind of been a bit thoughtful. It's kind of like I want to project ahead. I'm not just trying to be present.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be, because trying to be present is like such a big thing at the moment. It's like stay in the present. That keeps you calm. All of that.
Yeah.
Are you good at that?
Yes and no. Yes.
Depends on the day.
Yeah,
I'm sure.
it depends on the moment, I guess. Sometimes I don't want to be present at all, and sometimes I really do. So I guess it depends on that moment, what it is I'm doing, where I am. Yeah, yes and no.
And then the future thing. Are you quite a futurist? Are you someone who's thinking, what am I going to do? How can I achieve this thing?
Yes.
You're quite good
Yeah,
at
I
like
would say
projecting
so.
ahead.
Yeah, I would say so. When I know what I want, yes. When I don't, then I'm in the present.
Yeah. Are you happy for the future to happen?
Yes.
Or do you want to make the future happen? If that makes sense.
Oh, I want to make it happen.
You want to make it happen?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. I wouldn't say I have a super strong hold on that. I wouldn't mind letting things happen, but I think I want to at least guide it where I can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of like make your luck.
Yeah.
In a way.
Yeah.
Up till now in your life, have you made it happen?
Yes.
Oh, that's a definite yes.
Yeah. Yes. Yes, God has made it happen.
Oh, nice.
But with God, yes.
So you got faith,
Yes, I believe in God, yeah.
and God is present.
Mhm.
It's not just church on Sundays.
No, I actually don't go to church on Sundays anymore.
Yeah.
But I do strongly believe in God. Very strongly. Very strongly.
How is God part of your everyday? I mean, is God with you all the time, or is God? You're like, let me just ask God this and refer. Is it like, is it like He's there or she's there, whichever God you have?
Yeah.
God is there when you need, or is God always there? If that makes sense.
God is always there. I just I can't say that I always remember to look to Him. I think sometimes I can get caught up in myself, and then I have to remind myself at times, like, no, God's here with you. Like, He's here to help, good, bad, ugly. He is always there. I always try to remember to talk to Him throughout the day, to thank Him, even for the little things, even being able to take this walk today. I thanked God.
Well, that's nice. It's almost like an ongoing conversation.
Yeah, exactly.
Is it one-way traffic? Is it you talking to Him, or does He make Himself known to you in this? Is it conversation, or is it a monologue? If that makes sense.
No, I think it goes both ways. I feel like when I've asked God to show me certain things, or to help me understand, but like, I've just got into this habit actually recently of being like, just if you're going to send me a sign, send me the most obvious sign. Please don't make it like smoke and mirrors. Like, put it in my face, because I don't want it to go past me. And I'm like, oh, I've been waiting for this answer. And I feel like when I've asked, like, yeah, it's been very blatant. which is really soothing, actually. Very soothing.
Are there times when you've dropped away from having God in your life and then you've come back, or has it
Yeah.
always been quite constant?
No, there's been times, like I was saying earlier, like sometimes I just I don't want to say forget, because that sounds, well, yeah, I do forget just to check in. And I do feel the difference in my life, I do, and even within myself, I feel so different. And then when I get back to talking to him again, I feel better, I feel like myself. Like I haven't, especially as I've gotten older, I've definitely felt the difference.
What about with your family, with your friends? How do you talk about God with them? Are they all in the same zone, or are some of them in the without God zone? And does that in any way, do you have to kind of double think about how you talk about certain stuff because you think they're not on the same wavelength? How does that work?
I'd say most of my friends, and if not all actually, friends and family do really believe in God.
Right.
Like they really do take God seriously. So, I mean, sometimes that reminds me I need to get back in with God. Like sometimes when I said I forget, if I just have a conversation with a friend or two, usually God will come up.
Yeah.
So I feel like, yeah, that's very positive interactions, I'd say, with them about God.
Have there been any times when he's really helped you? Like, if he wasn't there, I would have been in trouble. Like, has God really been like the support you needed in a crisis?
Sorry, got very emotional. Yeah, definitely.
Oh, we don't have to go though if you don't want to.
Oh, it's fine. Yeah, I would say so. Like, just, it wasn't recent at all, but like my brother passed away.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
It's fine.
I'm so sorry.
I think dealing with that was really hard. But I feel like that for a time that really made me not be close to God. Made me feel quite the opposite actually. But I think after a while, I think that kind of cloud cleared, and I realised no, I actually do really need God. So I think from that kind of cloud passing, I just feel differently. And like I remember someone saying to me, you'll never get over it, but you'll learn how to like live with it. And I think it was my pastor actually that said that, and that really stuck with me. And I feel like God does help me live with it. It's not easy, but he does.
Do you carry your brother with you? Is he also like a constant part of your life? Even though he's gone, is he with you?
No, I wouldn't.
No?
I wouldn't particularly say that, no. But I do think there's times where I've really missed him, and I have said to God, can I just see him, or can I, if he's okay, can I see something and I've seen it? Like, you know, like what I was saying about having the very blatant signal, and that's happened a few times. So I'm like, okay, okay, you can hear me. Like,
oh, that's good. Oh, that's
yeah,
good.
That reassurance, yeah.
So there's some kind of joy and there's some happiness in the memory and the feeling.
Yeah.
You obviously loved him very, very much.
Yeah, I really did.
Oh man. And somebody else is just passing us by, having a chat on the phone in a completely different world, different situation. The journaling that you do,
Yes.
today, what were you focusing on? What were you just? What did you come? You said I wanted to get out. I wanted to just do some journaling, be in the open air. What brought you out here? What were you thinking on your way here?
That I'm having an interesting internal battle. Like, I have to address someone about something, and I don't want to.
That's tough.
I don't want to. So
That's tough. Do you have to?
I actually don't have to.
So you could just leave it.
Necessarily.
So you could. Okay.
Not. No, I don't have to. But a part of me wants to.
Is it like clear? Is it like if you don't address it, it'll always be there, kind of like to be addressed? So you kind of like, if I address it, then I've cleared the air, and my mind will be clear then, and it will all be out there.
I
Is
feel
it
like
that
if
kind of
I,
thing?
yeah, I feel like if I address it in the way I naturally would think to, it would just stop. But then I'm not sure how that would affect my relationship with that person, which is, I think, what is worrying me the most.
It's so hard to double think these things because we think, all right, I'm going to go into this situation and I'm going to address it the way I want to. Exactly what you said. And you're like, if I just, then it will be fine.
Yeah.
And then the other person, because they're a unique individual, comes back as like, what?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Let me just tell you what I was thinking.
Yeah.
And then it's a different
exactly.
thing.
Exactly. Then there's more to think about. But no, I don't think I have to address it that way, which is some advice I got. It was like, you don't have to.
Can you talk around it, or do you have to go to the heart of it? Because you know, sometimes when you got, especially with somebody else, when you got a problem that needs to be solved, you can kind of both talk around it without talking at it. Do you know what I mean?
I don't know yet. I don't know. I don't know.
Because the other annoying thing is you can't practice.
No.
You either
You
do
can only
it
practice
or
your lines.
Yeah.
Yes,
You either
exactly.
do it or you don't do it.
Very true.
Is that what you're doing with your journal? You're just like, okay, if I do this, hold on, if I do that, is
Do you
it
know
that
what? I
kind
was
of
more
like,
just kind of saying, like, I don't want to do this. Like, what was you saying? Do I have to do it? I don't know. That's kind of where I was. I don't know. I guess watch this space.
yeah. Okay.
I'm not rushing.
I tell you what, we're going to leave that one there before we go any further with this one, because it's obviously, you still need to work it out yourself. Are you quite good at being thoughtful and giving some space to stuff, or sometimes are you just like, bang, you just get out there and you solve a problem your own way? You know how some people are quite reactive.
Yes.
We've all got friends who are just like shoot from the hip.
Yes.
And you're like, oh, slow down. Let's just think about this. What's your kind of natural approach?
I would say now, definitely wait and think and try to tailor my approach to whoever I'm addressing.
Yeah.
But that's because I think I used to be so reactionary.
I was going to say, if you say now,
Yeah, I
what
used
about
to be
then?
super reactionary.
What about back in the day?
Yeah, I used to be super reactionary, but I think that's also because...
Isn't that just being young? Aren't we all reactionary when we're young, or...?
Yeah, I guess so. I just think it doesn't feel nice to be reactionary. It doesn't.
Well, after you've been reactionary, it doesn't give you a feeling
you
of
feel
like,
worse. And I think sometimes
okay.
like, let me just take a minute. Let me think about how I'm gonna do this.
Mm-hmm.
Because also, like you said, you can't practice both sides of the conversation.
Yeah.
So for me, it's like I never want to assume that I think I know what someone's doing.
Yeah.
Unless it's very obvious, but I still don't want to assume. So it's like, okay, let's have this conversation again. Like, what was your thought process behind that?
Yeah.
And like go that way. I found that it's made things a lot easier.
What, just being a bit more thoughtful, a bit more like take it easy?
Yeah, big time.
Why do you think do you reckon the change just naturally happens as you get older? You just slow down a bit because you have does age give you wisdom? I mean, do you feel wiser than when you were reactionary, or are you just like, I just handle things differently? Because I've learned. I mean, like, have there been certain situations like, you're like, if only I had not rushed into that thing. Like events have taught you that it doesn't.
Yeah,
get
I think
there.
events more than age. Yeah. Yeah. I think I just have a lot more patience. Like I just have way more patience for people in general, I think, now.
Where are you at with your life at the moment, Shanice? Where would you say you're at, generally?
Where am I at with my life?
Are you in a good place?
Oh, okay.
Is everything quite orderly? Do you know where you're going? You know you were speaking about the future.
Yes, I would say so, yes. Yes, I would say I'm in a very good place. I'm not entirely where I want to be with certain things, but I'm in a good place. I feel like I'm on my way there.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
It's a nice feeling.
Yeah.
Do you know where there is? Or is it just a continuous, like, just the momentum I've got is good? Or is there a definite place you're getting to where you're like, by this age, I want this to be in place?
Yes, not age as such, but like, yeah, there's specific destinations, I feel
like train stops.
Yeah. So once
stations on the way.
Yeah. So once I get to there, I'm like, okay, I've achieved this, I've achieved that. So yeah.
What are the stations you've got to so far? Can you just think about, like, that was a station, those sort of significant moments?
Well, I recently signed to an agency that I really wanted to be signed to for a long time, actually. So that's been a very nice milestone for me.
Okay, so this sounds like a creative
Yes.
world.
Yes.
You are a creative of some kind.
Yes, I am.
Tell me about the signing process. Was it a pen on a page? Was it a phone call? What actually?
It was.
How do you do a signing?
It was a few meetings. It was phone conversations, emails back and forth, and then.
Did you have to be quite careful, or were you just like, I'm just going to be me, and if they want me, they want me, and if they don't, they don't? Like, or were you being quite considerate in the way that you were thinking through it, quite careful?
Definitely was just myself. I think that worked for me big time. But I was very considerate of how I just maneuvered as well. Like, it's just something I really wanted, and I knew I could get there, but it was a case of little steps. We're gonna see how it goes here. I have to wait a little bit. It was a patience game.
Oh, that's interesting.
It was a patience game.
Yeah. So you had the time.
Yeah.
And you had to go like, I shouldn't rush this.
Yeah.
Because if I rush it, I might do the wrong thing. Was it that?
No, I didn't think I was gonna do the wrong thing. It's just, I think it was always gonna be when the time is right. I didn't consider that it would be a no. I just always was like, it will happen.
Oh, nice. So that's nice to have that confidence to feel I'm at peace with the fact that the process is going to take me there.
Yeah, it just took me a little bit longer than I would have liked, but I knew it was always going to happen because that was always in my plan for it to happen.
Was there more than one option of signing? Like, were you in a seller's or a buyer's market? Like, were different people interested in signing you, or were you going for one particular organisation and like, I want them to sign me?
So I was signed to someone else before.
Oh, okay. Hold on, you're a veteran.
but just as they had signed me, the same agency that I wanted before that, kind of were like.
Oh, we could have.
Yeah, we just missed it. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. But in my head, I was like, this is fine. It will still work out. Mm-hmm. Again, patience. I just have to wait. And yeah, we got there in the end. So
nice.
Pretty happy, yeah. Very happy.
Did you part on good terms with the last?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't want to burn any bridges.
Are you in the kind of world where it's small enough that everyone knows? as in the burning bridges thing, it's kind of like it's a small industry, it's a big industry,
It's
or part of a bigger industry? I don't know. I use the term industry loose.
it's a pretty big industry, but I think how can I word this? I'm trying to be so careful.
I love the fact that we're talking around whatever it is you do. I mean, I have no idea what you do.
How can I say that who I previously was with
Yeah.
has a bigger impact somewhere else in the world,
Got ya.
and who I'm with now have a bigger impact here.
Okay.
So
So you kind of like redirectioning.
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, I wanted to do what was like best for me in that sense.
Nice.
Yeah,
Do you want to tell me what you do?
yeah. I'm a hair and makeup artist.
Ooh. Okay, so if you've got an agency, then you're a big hair and makeup artist.
I'm getting there. I'd like to think so.
Wow.
Yeah, I'd like to think so. I'm on my way.
So hair and makeup.
Yes.
Does one come before the other? Are they just two sides of the same coin?
I
How
would
does it
say
go?
I was a hairstylist before a makeup artist.
Right.
But I do really love them equally.
Nice.
I got into makeup a lot later, and
Uh-huh.
I would say I'm still. I feel like with hair as well, though, you're always still learning. There's always something new. There's always a new trend. There's always something else to try. There's always something coming out. So, yeah, I would say a hairstylist before a makeup artist. But I'm really enjoying both.
And you're a people person. You have to be a people person doing hair and makeup. You can't like say nothing as
When-
you're going about your job.
Yeah, very.
You know, there's a
I
chat
try
there.
to be.
Are you professionally polite, or are you genuinely always enjoy the company of other people?
A little bit of both. I think
Yeah.
I think it depends actually, because sometimes you can have like great teams that are just everyone's just getting on. Sometimes you get just very professional teams where it's like we're just working together and everyone's, you know, like you said, professionally polite, and there's no issues or anything. It's just we're at work and that's it kind of thing. And then you can get other teams that are just so friendly and everyone really gets on, like in a completely kind of different way. I think it just varies.
Oh, it's nice that you've got the variety though.
Yeah.
So you've got a kind of job where you kind of walk into a different situation each time.
Yeah, I would say
And
so.
it's a different geographical location. You're like, you go to a place, or do you have your own place that people come to?
No. Like the jobs, wherever the job is, basically. So literally wherever it is.
So you walk in,
Mhm.
got your game face on.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Shanice. I'm here to do the hair and makeup.
Yes.
Da 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 da.
Yeah, exactly
Oh,
that.
thank God you've come. We're in such a panic.
I hope not. I hope I don't.
I mean, do you sometimes walk into situations where it's like, all hands on deck, we got to sort this now because we're against the time. Da 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 da.
That can happen. That can happen.
I imagine in the entertainment world.
Yeah, that can happen. You might not have as much time as you would like, but it's one of those things. Like that's what you train for. That's what you kind of, when you're coming up, you assist like bigger stylists, so you're learning that world before you ultimately maybe get signed or you end up taking on your own clients and that kind of thing. So by the time you get to that point and you're on your own, essentially, you are prepared. You're very prepared, yeah.
And because you've been an assistant, you've kind of seen it through you've seen how other characters handle different situations.
Yeah,
It's probably
exactly
quite
that.
interesting being an assistant.
Yeah,
because
it is.
you haven't got all the responsibility,
Yes, exactly.
but you've got all the eyes
Yes, exactly.
and the ears, taking it all in.
Yeah. It's great.
What kind of situations do you get thrown into? Do you, knowing nothing about this, do you go to people's houses? Do you go to studios? Do you go to film sets?
Literally all of the above.
Gigs?
Yeah, literally all of the above.
You don't mind there's no kind of preferred environment. You're just like,
No, I actually really enjoy any environment. Like, my thing is I really just enjoy a different location, just seeing different people. I like seeing what we're going to be doing. I like whether it's models or an artist or an act. Like, I just love just the variation. I don't think it necessarily bothers me where we are. But yeah, I quite like everything.
And in terms of the, obviously because there's no set way of being done, but can you bring your own tunes? Can you create your own environment, or does the person whose hair and makeup has been done, do they create it? They go, I've got my playlist and I'm just like getting into this zone. Are they? You know, how do you meet in the middle of trying to create the right
environment,
the right vibe while you're doing what you're doing?
Well, usually I do have a speaker of some sorts, and I'll
on your belt.
Yeah, I'll start to play something that I think the whole room would enjoy.
Nice.
But sometimes you do get people and they're like, oh, can I put my playlist on?
Yeah.
Or blah blah. That's completely fine.
And you're fine
me.
to go with that.
Completely fine. If it makes you feel comfortable, I'm happy with that. If it's getting you into that right mindset, that's fine. Obviously, I like to play my playlist. But
Yeah. Do you sometimes put in your earpods surreptitiously so you're in your vibe while they're in their vibe?
Also, to be fair, some like models or artists or whatever, sometimes they do that. They'll just be like, oh, I'm just going to put my earphones in.
And
like,
they're
don't
just
mind
silent
me.
and they do.
Yeah,
okay.
and then
that's fine.
just,
and they're being polite about it, and they're just like,
Very
I need
polite
to
usually,
do whatever I'm doing.
Yeah, exactly that.
Oh, that's kind of nice. And is everything you do, is it their thing? Kind of the way you look at it, is it their end point, which is the point, or are they buying into your thing? Do you see what I mean? It's kind of like you as the creative giving them this particular creative energy with the hair and the makeup. How much of you goes into it, and how much are you just doing whatever the brief says?
Again, it depends.
Because you must be known for a certain thing if people sign you. It's like, Shanice can do this thing. So there's a Shanice thing, or is there?
I think I can do a bit of everything. I think that's, a little bit of everything. I'd like to, I would say I can do a bit of everything. And I think you do get people that are known for doing, certain things. But I like to pride myself in knowing that I can do like everything. I think that, again, that's so much more interesting to me than just being known for one thing. I'd never want to get boxed in.
Yeah.
I feel like I can get bored easily with certain things.
Yeah.
So I like to be like, oh, I can do TV and film one day. I can do an artist one day. I can do, just a shoot one day. So, sorry, to answer your question. I realised I went off on a tangent there.
I can't even remember what the question was.
Your question was, so how much of my input is in the... So...
because you do get a brief, do you?
Yeah.
Right,
you always get a brief.
So you know what you're walking into?
Yeah, usually I know what I'm walking into, yes.
Okay.
So, again, it depends. If it's, let's say it's a music artist, usually they have their look. They might take some advice on... I don't know where parting might go or something. But ultimately they have their own vibe going on. But if it's models, then it's what the client wants, and then I can say what's actually possible.
Right. So
and
sometimes you have to say,
road.
okay, we can do this, but we can't do that.
Yeah, or if we do it like
Given
this,
what we've got.
Yeah, this might look a little bit better. If we do this, throw this in. So sometimes it's a collaboration, sometimes it's not. It's like the client just wants that.
Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And in terms of you walking out of a job happy and satisfied, do you sometimes walk out going, if only I'd been able to do this thing? Is there that sort of professional, personal criticism? It's like, I'm going to learn from this because...
Yeah, I think as a creative, I think you're your toughest critic, aren't you? Like, you can be really hard on yourself. But I feel like sometimes I can be. Other times I'm like, you know what? I'm just happy I got to do hair today. I'm just very happy.
Nice.
I try not to be hard on myself. I do try to just enjoy what I'm doing. Like talking about earlier, being present. I do try as much as I possibly can to just be like, right, cool, this is what we're doing today. And sometimes I feel like where I might not be happy, sometimes that's, obviously when you post your images, sometimes those are the things that do the best. People just... they're seeing it objectively and they love it, and you're like, if you know what I went through that day, it's like it didn't feel that good when I was doing it.
So somebody else's reaction sort of gives you a little boost, and you're like,
100%.
Oh, because I wasn't so
100%. Because I wasn't completely sold, but it seems like, a few people.
Because there also must be a point at the end of each job where you almost have to sell what you've done to the person you're doing it with. and you're just like, you look great, and that's great.
Yes.
Even if in your mind you're like,
I
not
could
so
change
sure.
that a little bit,
So there's a
yeah.
bit of a sales in it too. There's a bit of a patter. It's kind of like, you look fantastic, darling. That is.
Yes, they can. Yes, it can. Yeah, it can be like that sometimes. I would say, yeah.
I remember.
Yeah, 'cause, yeah. Sorry. Go ahead.
No, tell me.
No, I was just gonna say. I think. Yeah, naturally, sometimes that can actually happen. You do have to look at your work overall, and with like, you know, if you have a makeup artist there, or you know, nails, whatever. It's like, okay, as a completed look, you look amazing. Sometimes you're so focused on just doing one thing, the hair or the makeup, you're just critical of that part, but actually everything together, yeah, it's really beautiful.
I spoke to someone for the podcast who makes cakes.
Okay.
She's a cake maker, and I was praising her on the amazing creations around this cake shop, which she just does all herself. And she says, yeah, but I see all the imperfections.
Yes.
And I think it's that
Yes,
thing, isn't it?
that is exactly
it's like,
that thing.
Duh, could have done that better.
It's exactly that thing. You really can be so hard on yourself, and it's like, actually, if you take a step back and look at everything in completion, no, it's really beautiful. It really can be beautiful.
But we also have to have a bit of self-doubt. If we didn't have self-doubt,
Yeah.
you know, if you were just like, that is brilliant, I'm the best, you'd kind of be insufferable.
And there's no room for improvement with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're thinking I'm great all the time, I'm just hitting it 100%.
Yeah, exactly.
Are you good with your self-confidence? Are you good with kind of like, I've got this, don't doubt yourself too much? If you got a good central inner core where you're just like, I'm happy with like who I am and how I do things, I'm not going to lose it.
Yeah, I would say that 100%. I think kind of what I was referring to earlier about in my journals, like there's something niggling right now that I'm kind of like, I need to get rid of this. But I would say generally speaking, yeah, I'm very happy with myself. I'm very happy with who I am, who I've chosen to be. Yeah, I'm very happy, I would say. Yeah.